Merry New Year! Ha 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 ha! Y'all know what that is? I put the year. Yeah, whatever. No, Happy New Year, y'all. It's always a good thing to do something for somebody that can't do anything for you in return. Not that you want them to necessarily, but if you needed them to or wanted them to, they can't tell you, hey, go on down to this place of business. I know the owner. You drop my name and you'll get a discount or you'll get a job. No. Anyway, I've always had that in me to do that, not even knowing that it's something you should do. It's just something I did. But the one thing is, when I see that you're trying to take advantage of it, I'll pull it out from under you, like when that magic trick when you pull the tablecloth from underneath the dishes and they don't come off the table. That's how quick I pull my kind gestures away from you the very moment I find that you're trying to take advantage of me. Anyway, there's a lady I know. She's I met her on my job, through my job, I should say. She's about 84 years old, and she got one of those, one of them walkers with wheels, not a walker though, the ones you can sit on, one of them. And I can see she don't like using it because she tries not to use it whenever she doesn't have to or doesn't think she has to. Anyway, I've done things like pull weeds out from under in her flower bed, stuff like that. I can't do a whole lot. I can't, well, not as much as I could 20 years ago. I just can't physically. And, I know she can do less than me, so I help her when I can. And I try to do it, not every time, because she lives in the town like 20 miles away from me. And I'm not always out that way. But I do help her whenever, I guess you could say whenever it's convenient for me. If she was closer, I would do more for her, but I don't have reason to be down that way as often as I used to. So, nonetheless, she had a stroke. I don't know exactly the details of her when, but I know she's in the hospital. She reached out to me to wish me Happy New Year. And here's the thing. You know how people let you know what's going on with them for whatever reason. And that's what she did. So, and I know she got a daughter, and I think her daughter's out there like that. Her daughter's about my age, about 50. Now, her daughter's out there like that, not dependable. I don't think she lives in the town she lives in. She got a son somewhere else, too. And I doubt her son's been to see her. Because if she's reaching out to me, ain't nobody been to see her. So I'm going to take the day to go out there and talk with her for about an hour or so. Lift her spirits up. And, it might lift mine up, too, for real. It's never a bad thing to do things for somebody that can't do nothing for you. And Sarah can't do nothing for me. She's 84 years old. I don't want nothing from her. Remember, it's like kind of like the older lady. Remember, I told you I was helping her out with the books at the bookstore. You always do a project like that. And then I remember telling y'all about the dude George that I was riding around, errands and stuff. And when I told him I'd give him a call at 3:00. I'll come get you 3:00. I'll call you at 3:00. We touch base that way. And he had already arranged for someone else to do it, and he didn't answer my phone calls because he didn't need me at that point. And then I pulled the tablecloth thing that I referred to earlier. That nigga better never call me about nothing. So anyway, hold on. When I started talking about that dude George, I lost my train of thought. But no, that's what it is. Would I be wrong or would I be lying if I said that the reason why I look out for Sarah, that's her name, is because I'm getting up there in age too, and I'm thinking about how I'm going to go out. That's the thing. At 40, you don't really think it, but at 50, the realization hits you. Yo, this thing is not going to last forever. We're on borrowed time. All of us are. But once you cross, really the threshold is 40 because they say over the hill. You're on your way out. I don't want to sound so bleak and glum and full of doom and gloom. I don't want to do that. But it's the truth. So I'm not thinking I'll have, if I can't think of on paper who would look out for me if I had a stroke. Well, my mom and my sister is still alive. But my mom, I'm 75 years old. My mom's 75 years old now. Do the math, right? So you think about that kind of stuff. It doesn't really happen till you hit 50 to be like, whoa, wait. Like I said before in other videos, your parents, one of your parents going to be sick or not here when you're 50, most likely. I mean, you got friends who both their parents have died. I had a friend who both his parents died in the last year. His mom died on his birthday, and his birthday was yesterday. So yeah, man, you be thinking about these kind of things. But yeah, I suggest all y'all do that. Find somebody that can. Nah, I don't recommend doing a whole lot for homeless people, not because they're not deserving of it. Just you're not going to be able to do anything to have no real significant change, or for them to really be appreciative. If you give them $1, they don't appreciate nothing like that. So, don't give it to them. Keep it.